Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Isaf Emmanuel, and this is the grand finale of the Young and Leading Conference 2025. It's been an amazing moment, um, right from the beginning of the event. Um, we've had amazing speakers from the first day. We had Miss Amarachi. From the second day, we had Sir Daniel Bassi. And yesterday was an amazing moment with Miss Eunice. And today we're having a heavyweight in the building, Miss Chidera, Glory Chidera Namdi. She is the CEO of Maywealth and a financial brand that is looking at raising young people, raising strong financial pillars among young people. And she's also a real estate consultant. She's an author. She's the author of the book, The Digital Pulpit. Um, she's an amazing friend and she's a young leader who has shown that he can be young and still lead effectively in our generation. So, ladies and gentlemen, joining us tonight for the grand finale of the Young and Leading Conference 2025 is Miss Glory Chidera Namdi. You're welcome, ma.
Hello, Ma. Can you hear? Oh God.
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Okay,
Sorry.
Ma. You can go ahead right now. Go ahead and start off the session.
All right, all right. Okay, thank you so much, Sir Asaf Emmanuel. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. It's an honor to be here tonight, to speak to young leaders, young professionals. It's really, really an honor. First of all, I want to give God all the glory for this day and also for the idea to come up with this um, event. To God be the glory. And I want to say a very big thank you to Mr. Esaf Emmanuel for pioneering this movement. I say, well done. You are doing amazingly well. Thank you so much for you know getting to do this. The world is your stage. And to you that is here tonight, thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up. This shows that you love learning, you love knowledge, and you want to grow. You don't want to be stagnant. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. Tonight we'll be talking about a very, very simple but a very heavy topic. So we are just going to we're not going to make it look too cumbersome, like look too big, so it's going to be very easy for us to understand, just like we're having a discussion. All right, so tonight we'll be talking about the digital pulpit, influencing your generation through faith and innovation. You see these two words, faith and innovation. Let me say, so our faith now as Christians, okay, what do we, as believers, what we are into is the religion. Our faith is the Christianity, right? So when we are talking about innovation, we are talking about technology.
Sorry, ma. Your audio seems to we seem to have lost you.
Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me? Ah, Jesus. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Oh God. Can anybody hear me?
Okay, go ahead now. We can hear you. We actually
Can you still hear me now? Can you still hear me now?
audio a few seconds ago, but just go ahead.
Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yes, Mike.
Ah God. I don't know why this network. Please, can I go ahead? Can anybody can anybody hear me at all? Oh God.
Yes, ma. Just go ahead. Just go ahead. If you can hear me, just go ahead. Yes, ma. Go ahead. I can hear you very loud and clear. Just go ahead.
All right. You can hear me now, right? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. We can hear you.
All right. All right. Please, where did you stop hearing me from? Network is so bad. Like, where did you stop hearing me from?
Okay, you were talking about our faith and innovation. Yeah, I guess that's the
Really?
point where the network started disturbing.
Jesus Christ. Like, ah, I've really gone far, seriously. Okay. But you can hear me now, right? Okay. I was talking about faith and innovation. You know, it's just um saying Christianity, bridging the gap between Christianity and technology. You can hear me, right?
Yes, it's very clear. Oh, Ladies and gentlemen, the network seems to be disturbing very well, but we're doing our best to make sure this session is enjoyed. My glory, if you can hear me clearly from your end, you're free to go ahead. While hearing you, and just go ahead and speak.
So I was saying that your smartphone is your microphone, your smartphone is your pulpit, your smartphone is your voice amplifier. A lot of people, they cannot, meet people one on one to talk to them about what they want them to know, but just with your smartphone you can reach out to thousands of people even without seeing them. And this is more reasons why we have to maximize the social media to amplify our voices, to share whatever values we have inside of us, to share whatever that we want the world to know. We need to use the social media platform. You know, back then, I heard a story where, okay, a popular church where they do not allow people to use televisions to, use televisions. They were against it and all of that. But now those things are being used. Now, there were a lot of things that the Christians abandoned just because of ignorance, just because they felt like it was being, they were being too worldly, or will I say, they are mundane things. And because of that neglect, they've 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 occupied the larger part of the online space. They've dominated the online space. The people who are not Christians, they've dominated the online space. And it now seems like we, the Christians, we are struggling to, show forth our light. We are now trying to come up. We are now struggling to create a balance. That's because of the neglect. But the deed has been done. What do we need to do? What do we need to do as we are the generation that understand the importance of this media? So what we need to do is to try our best to take over, try our best to shine our light. That little light of yours, it can shine bright and bright and bright just by maximizing your social media timeline. So let's um let's draw a scripture anchor. Let's draw a scripture in Mark 16:15. It says, go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. Go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation. So in 2025, in this 21st century, all the world there includes Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn. It includes your social media handles, your social media timelines. It is the word, because billions of people there, we have billions of users that are using the social media every day. They use the social media every day. And so how about, have you ever thought about at least getting 1% of that 1 billion? That's a huge amount, right? In as much as we're not limiting our reach in that 1%, but then it is something. So let's talk about the meaning of digital pulpits. All right. So I'll define digital pulpits as as the online platform to share God's truth, to share values, and to love through creativity, through content, and through consistency. Because most of the times, if you are not creative enough, you might not be able to pass a good message. Another thing is content. Most people cannot be able to put out nice content, content that will bless lives. And that is where the place of improve development comes in. You need to learn, you need to improve yourself so that you'll be able to serve people better, so that you will not serve, you will not be um less, and you will not just serve people in mediocrity. So you will appear as excellent at. So that's where the place of self-development comes in. So the digital pulpit is the use of online platforms to share God's message, to spread the gospel, to spread the values, the good values. It is the use of this online platform to spread love, creativity, and consistency. A lot of people have something inside they want to share, but they are not consistent. You just share today and you run away and come back the next 2 years, or you come back months later, and people will not even trust you. So you need to be consistent with your message. You need to be very consistent with your message. So that's your social media timeline, that's your YouTube, that's your WhatsApp status, that's your Facebook time, that's your TikTok, is a platform to share values, to share values, to spread the gospel, to spread the truth, and to spread what people need to know. That is not negativity. So that your content you are putting out is your message, that your consistency is your ministry. That your content is your message. So can I be able to come to your timeline? I'll be able to differentiate between you and an unbeliever. Would that be possible? A lot of people, they are hiding under the shadow of others. They are hiding under the shadow of they just want to be in the middle. They don't just want to be known as people who are um churchy or stuffs like that. And they are busy hiding under the shadows of others. It is not like that. Let your message be clear. This is what you stand for. This is what, and to be sincere, that is how influence is built, by being unique, standing for a message, standing for one message. That is how influence is built. So that your content is your message. And the more you are consistent, people will keep believing in you, and they'll keep trusting you, and they will want to know more from you. Because had it been that I just created content today and I ran away, came back like months later, people won't keep following you. But if you are consistent, they will want to know what you have for them. The next time, even if you go off, people will even start looking for you because you have what they are looking for. And so you need to be consistent with your message. You need to be consistent with it. It's Consistency is not something that is easy, but it's something that you need to sacrifice yourself for, because you know that a lot of lives are tied to your own life. So when you remember that there are a lot of people that you are inspiring, you just wake up. You know that, even though you are crying, even though you are mourning, even though you are laughing, no matter what, you will still show up. So show up consistently. Now, why does this really matter? Why does it really matter? Why do we need to, you know, maximize our social media handles, our social media timelines? Why is it a pulpit? Why is it a microphone? Why is it an amplifier? This is because this our generation is always online. It's always online. And that's where influence happens. That your value, that your faith, your voice is needed. So you can show how culture is being shaped by digital voices, both good or bad. You can be a Christian influencer. You can start a podcast. You can even start a digital ministry. There are people that are doing that and they are doing well. You just know that you don't have to hide. You just have to know that people are always online. Just for example, me as a person, when I come online in the morning, I know that a lot of people are waiting to hear from me. You see me post Christian content early in the morning because I know that most people they don't even pray before they come online. They just wake up and they pick their phones and they come online. And so them opening their phone, the first message they should see is your message. A message that will rejuvenate their spirit, a message that will rejuvenate their mind and set them for the day and set their spirit for the day. This generation is always online, and you too, you need to be online. Stop shying away from online. Stop running away. Maximize it. Maximize it. Stop running away. The world is not going to become better when you hide. It is when you consistently show up with what you have, when you consistently show up with the truth. So stop hiding away. Stop feeling like you are stuck, like you don't have anything to say. You have something to say. You have a lot to say. Everybody's message is not the same thing. You have your message. Everybody's message is unique. You have your message. I have my message. Everybody have their message. So what is your own message that we need to hear? Stop hiding. For example, I there are some times that I might be prompted to make some kind of posts that are supportive. Let me say, I might just make a post about people who are suffering from, who are going through masturbation and all of that. And you see a lot of people, they will troop into my DM and they'll be like, um, I've been going through this for long. I need help. It's not that I have it all, but with the little that I know, I can be able to help them. So this is something that you might not even do physically, but you can achieve it digitally. So stop shying away, stop running away. People are online. Those people that are online, they are human beings. They are not robots. And human beings, they have problems. So you as a person, you exist as a solution to a future problem or an existing problem. You just need to have that in mind. You are a solution to an existing problem or or a future problem. All right. So you just need to know that those people online are not robots. They are human beings, and human beings, they have problems. And the thing is that the more you are consistent, you day by day, you find out problems that people are going through. From that, I promise you will get message. You will notice that you have solutions to those problems. You come out, you can now address it through video content. You can address it through tests. If you are good with writing, then you can address the problems through writing, through content writing. If you are not so good with writing and you are good with videos, then fine. If you are not so good with videos and you are good with audios, you can start a podcast. Just know that your voice needs to be heard. So let's put faith and innovation together. All right. Faith plus innovation is impact. Innovation is not only for the tech bros, it's not for the tech guys, not for the media guys, it's for everybody. It's for kingdom people too. Yes, it's for kingdom people too. It's not for tech people. So what are the ways to innovate? Listen, what are the ways you to innovate? What are those ways you can innovate? Number one is AI. Use AI. Most people are like till now they are not able to prompt AI. I mean, this is one of the basic things that you need to do. As the world is evolving, evolve with it. See, if you are not updated, you will be outdated. That they will leave you behind. See, you need to evolve, you need to grow. Try to know. I am one kind of person that I love to learn. I just want to know what is happening currently, and I want to flow with that trend, and I want to grow. Many ministers, old time ministers that are still ministering to today, it is because they evolved. It is because they evolved. They did not say because this thing is no longer in our time, we are no longer going to move with it. My dear, you are going to be left behind though. And this is not the kind of kingdom people that we are looking for. We are looking for people that will evolve as the world is evolving. So use AI. Use AI and design tools to create face-based content. If you don't know how to create content, let me use for example, something can be said in church or in a meeting or in a conference and you pick it. You can pick that word, just one sentence, you place it in ChatGPT and it will expand it. It will expand your thoughts. Some people say, see, it is not, AI is not taking over any human. You just need to use it to grow. A lot of things that I know today is just with the help of AI. I learned it through AI. So you too, once you get that idea, once you get that thought and you feel like you cannot be able to expand it, use AI to create those content. Use it to expand your thoughts, use it to expand your words. If you don't know how to do it, you meet someone who knows how to do it. Don't relax, don't relax in your ignorance. No, you don't know it all. Meet someone who knows. If it is paying for courses, pay. Pay for knowledge. Pay and learn how to do things. And also, another tool you can use is podcasts, reels. We have Instagram reels, we have Facebook reels, we have TikTok too. So you can also use writing. You can use music too. If you are good with singing and you know that you need the world to hear your voice, then you can go ahead. Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. All right. Let's look into the practical steps to build your digital pulpit. The practical steps to build your digital pulpit. Number one, know your message. Know your message. Very important. See, if you don't know your message, you'll be beating around the bush. You just be tossed around like the wind. You know how the wind tosses the tip of a palm frond, trees and everything. That's how you just be moving up and down if you don't know your message. Today you are talking about um health, tomorrow you are talking about relationship, the next day you are talking about football, the next day you are talking about business. That is not how to do it. You need to have a message, know what you are called to do. When I started creating Christian content, I was like very consistent. That's what you see me do every day until I evolved into the finance space. It's still kingdom finance. I am still not leaving the Christian code. I'm still not leaving it behind. I still do it every day, merging it with the business. That's growth. Thank you. That's growth. All right. So know your message. Know what you want to say. Know what you want to do. Your message is what will help you. If you don't have a message, see, people will not follow you. to you. I know why I'm hammering on this because this is one of the things that helps me. There are a lot of people they are talking about um memes today. They are talking about memes, they're talking about jokes, talking about business. The next day you see them talking about relations. The next day, that doesn't mean that from time to time you will not say things like that, but be known for one thing, become an authority. So sorry, I'm still on the way. Please don't mind the noise. I'm still on the road. So become an authority. Be known for one thing. Let me use Vicky James for example. Vicky James, people know her worldwide as a fashion designer, right? Yes, but she established herself in the fashion industry before you see her do her gifting brand, establish her gifting brand, her VJ kitchen, then other contests, and now started infusing other things. So she know her message first, she understood it, she moved with it, she conquered with it, she became a master, she became a legend in it before she now started introducing other things. Even till tomorrow, with the things she's doing, you will still say that she's the what? She's a fashion designer. So know your message, know what you stand for. People don't follow someone who is confused because they too they will not want to be confused. Then choose your platform. Most people they find Facebook convenient, others TikTok, others YouTube. It's not a must that everybody must not be on Facebook. Everybody must not be on Instagram. Everybody must not be on TikTok. Everybody must not be on LinkedIn. You just need to find a platform that is very easy for you to navigate and you're good to go. You know that what thrives more on TikTok is videos. So you can be doing writing on TikTok. So if you are good with videos, you maximize TikTok. If you are good with writing, you can use Facebook, Instagram, good with videos as well and reels. All right. So choose a platform that is suitable for you and don't be everywhere at the same time. Check your popular celebrities. They established themselves in one platform. Then once they establish themselves in one platform, they will not carry that audience, that crowd to another platform. That is when it will become easy for people to move with you. So when you've established yourself in one platform, it is very easy for people to move with. They will want to follow you anywhere you go to. All right. So choose your platform. Where are your people? My people are on Facebook. I love writing, so I chose Facebook. I know Facebook so well. I know how the algorithm works. I've studied it. And so I'm just so good with it. So I I opened Instagram. I was not just so active with it because I'm still trying to, become friendly with the interface and everything. All right, but my people are on Facebook. If I call them, they will answer me. So if I start up anything, I'll still go to Facebook and I will do it. So choose your platform. Where are your people? Just know where your own people are. Start with a place that's easy for you. All right. So the third one is show up consistently. My dear, you don't you don't have to go viral to be valuable. You don't have to go viral to be valuable. Before my content started going viral, I was already sharing value, and that is who I am. That is who I am. I was just sharing what I know. I was sharing what I love to do. I was just I was just sharing my experiences because most of my content they come from experiences. So I was just valuable with the people that are around me before my content started going viral. All right. So for it to even go viral, you need to be consistent. Yes, you need to be consistent. Imagine if Chicken Republic comes today and they sell today and they don't open again till next month or next 2 months. People will not take them serious because they are not consistent. Imagine you come out in your street and there is this particular woman that comes out every day. So whether sun or rain, you always meet that woman. You will see that you will even start referring the woman to other people. Say, once someone asks you, where can I buy this? Go to this woman. She's always around. She's always around. And it's very easy to build influence like that, though. Very, very, very easy. So show up consistently. Don't come today and tomorrow next week you come back and say who missed me. Nobody missed you. Be consistent. If you're finding it difficult to be consistent, you create a content calendar. Me personally, I'm a spontaneous person, so I don't use content calendars because I love writing and I understand myself. So I know that my own content they come spontaneously. So I can write anytime, anywhere and any day. So but if you find it difficult to as a person, create a content calendar. Use your AI depending on you what you um what your message is. You can prompt it on AI and it will help you. Just make sure that you're showing up like consistently with value every day. And please, in showing up consistently, don't lie. Don't fake things to uh, appear to create unnecessary impression. No, 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 no. Don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't do that here. You understand? Don't fake anything. Me, I cannot post what I don't do. I find it difficult. In fact, my conscience will be judging me. So, in as much as the AI is helping you create the content, make sure that it is what you do, all right, or what you're about to do, or you are in the process. But just make sure that everything is revolving, you know, around what you are in currently. All right. So, number 4 is mixed faith and excellence. We are still talking about practical steps to build your digital pulpit. Number 4, mix faith and excellence. Make God proud with your quality. Hello, make God proud with your quality. You don't need to be a mediocre kind of person. Show up with excellence. You must not get them go low to be able to show that you are doing it right. It's just like saying, for you to show that you are godly and you are spiritual, be wearing okerika every time and be showing and be wearing clothes that are not even nice. No, now excellence is the key. All right. Nobody said you should break the bank to create unnecessary impression or to fake, but then make sure that you have a touch of excellence in what you do. You want to show up as somebody that has someone that has the backup. You must not go for the lowest things. You must not no you must not go low to show that you are humble. No, you must not go low to show that you are humble. Be excellent. Be excellent. All right. And lastly, always stay accountable and prayerful. See, let me tell you, um prayer is the master key, right? That does not mean that is the master key. That means there are other keys. Just that prayer is the master key. So there are so many keys. There are so many. Consistency is a key. Consistency is a key. Hard work is a key. There are so many keys. There are so many keys. Prayer is the master key. So use the master key. The master key is the one that opens all other keys. So always be prayerful, please. Very important. Be prayerful. Be prayerful. Be somebody that is prayerful. I'm telling you, not just because I want to I want to spur up your spirit, but because this is what I do. Most of my inspiration they come from the Holy Spirit because that of course that's my source of inspiration. And you can easily make impact when it is the Holy Spirit that inspired you. Because it is possible to come and make noise, come and show up and yet people are left empty. The real impact is driving change in their lives through what you do. So if what you do is not creating any change, you are not making impact. You are just making noise. So if what you are doing is not driving a change, is not directing them to behave a certain way through your actions, then you are making noise. So be a voice and not a noise. All right. So you were born at such a time like this. So your digital voice matters a lot. So I would like to challenge you to do something. Post something that is faith filled every week for the next 30 days, or let's say for the next 28 days, because whatever you do consistently for 28 days becomes a habit. So let's call it a challenge. When you post something that is faith filled every week for the next 28 days, you can start with your personal stories. Before you know it, ideas keeps coming. Ideas keeps coming. So start with your own story, and grow with time. All right. So if you want to learn more, because this is just like, um I'm just trying to um pick a lot of messages and trying to compress it for it to make meaning. So if you want to learn more, I have a book on digital pulpit. Like, it is comprehensive, it is detailed, it will tell you everything that you want to do, that you need to do about the online space and the um digital anything digital pulpit. It's just, everything is just explained, what you need to do, how you need to do it, when you need to do it. So that is it. So thank you so much, Mr. Esaf Emmanuel. Thank you so much for your time. I deeply
Wow.
appreciate for
Wow.
this.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
I really wish you can keep having this session for like the next 2 hours. I think this is oh my god. Preparing and having this session as the last session was actually divinely inspired and is a bombshell. I mean, this is amazing. This is super amazing. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you. I don't know how to appreciate you. I don't know how to show my gratitude. This is really um a good, delicious bottom pot. You know, while I was preparing, I was like, okay, should we put the session in between? And then, during the prayer session, the inspiration came and said, allow it to be the last. And this is super, super amazing. Thank you so much, Ma, for delivering despite your tight schedule and everything. Everyone who is listening to this, you don't have any reason now to give me an excuse on why you should not grow and start leading from your little circle. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. And this is the grand finale of the Young and Leading Conference 2025. Officially, it is over. But the lessons are not over. While the conference started, I said you need a biro, you need a willing heart, and you need a listening ear. Begin to implement the things you've learned. There's a whole lot. Begin to implement the things you've heard, begin to implement the things you've learned, and we will see you at the top. Ladies and gentlemen, my name remains Asaf Emmanuel, and this is me saying congratulations for joining us from the beginning to the end of this journey on the Young and Leading Conference 2025. Now, listen, Young and Leading Conference 2025 is an annual event, and this is just the virtual series. So there's a whole lot that's going to keep coming on this platform, a whole lot of teachings, a whole lot of sessions, until finally, I just want to give a teaser that 2026 edition is going to be a physical edition. It's not going to be virtual, it's going to be physical. So everyone in the community who has been longing to sit physically and learn, there's going to be a whole lot coming 2026. Thank you, everyone, for joining. No matter where you're joining us from, we're going to deliver something I'm so sorry, man. I'm going to still, bring up great, amazing speakers, and we're looking forward to know how do I get her book. We'll send a message to the community platform, and we'll begin to make preparations and make arrangements for you to get the book, the digital pulpit. Is a book you really need to read. Thank you so much, Ma, for the value shared. Thank you for the time young people all over the world, you stand as one of the examples of true leadership in this space. Thank you so much, Ma, for thank you so much, Ma, for using the value on the fact. My glory Chidera will now, and it's going to be amazing. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Keep up the faith, find your message, maximize technology, and lead from your little circle to the global stage. I'll see you guys on the global stage, and thank you. God bless you. Keep up the faith, find your message,